In today's video, I'm sharing 7 must-try tips that can instantly uplift your space without spending a lot. I changed my gallery wall, framed new artwork, took inspiration from unexpected places, and so much more. So, let's get started.
To the island of Kenya, they treat me like
Refreshing our homes doesn't always need a big plan or a shopping spree. It can be done with whatever we have at hand. And that's exactly why I call this video one with refresh ideas and not makeover ideas, because the whole concept is to use a mix of things you already own, maybe combine them with a couple of new additions and find a way to make the same space feel fresh again. I had so many extra glass jars, all carefully saved for something more important, or so I thought. Funny, isn't it? How we end up letting things sit in the backup pile unused for months just because we tell ourselves that certain corners of our home don't deserve that level of attention. But they do. Every corner deserves a little love. For me, one such moment was when I'd look at beautiful laundry setups on Pinterest or even watch those dreamy home videos and quietly think, one day I'll create something like this too. I'm sure you've been in this place. That's how I created this laundry setup with some jars and then labeled them to make it all seamless.
from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road.
And just like I spoke about giving more love to neglected corners, there's also something to be said about giving a home to the things that are always lying around, like our everyday bags and purses. I found these stick-on 3M hooks that look almost like they've been drilled into the wall. They're pretty strong too. I placed a couple of them in this area and now the bags can hang neatly instead of being tossed around.
Well, take me home to rest where the mockingbird.
They're off the floor but still within easy reach when I'm heading out. And with that, this little nook of the house got its own mini refresh. Plus, with a bit of courage, I finally set up that decent laundry basket for myself too, something I had been delaying for a while. We went out and got some printouts for ourselves at the store, and the good part over here in Germany is that you can simply do everything on your own. There are computer systems in place and you can take out the printout as per your own wish. Been wanting to change the gallery wall or the so-called gallery wall next to my dining table for ages.
Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down.
If you're wondering where these paintings or drawings or sketches are from, then I got them from Pinterest, did a little bit of editing with the background and the colors, and I take no credit for the designs whatsoever. A good way to refresh any wall space is to simply change not just the paintings but also the frames that you may have installed earlier. Earlier I had a mix of things that I had collected over time, including a Durga Ma decor piece, a napkin folded inside a frame, which is a hack I shared in the previous video, and a few other things. I've been using this Bosch laser leveler to basically guide myself to have the paintings all straightened up. One thing that can really be a put-off is incorrectly aligned paintings. The paintings need to be straight with respect to each other. There are so many other such tools available out there, and if this is something that you fancy, then I'll be sharing some links in the description box that you can look for. my previous video where I shared a runner hack, so many of you messaged me saying how much you liked the idea. That video was part of my Home Secrets series where I share little tricks I use around the house to style and decorate different corners. If you haven't seen that one yet, do check it out. I think you'll really enjoy the ideas in there.
Hey, I heard you got a new best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit, I won't pretend that it doesn't matter.
Now coming back to the setup, I'm placing the air fryer in its usual spot. It always stays here, but today instead of adding a plant or a decorative vase like I normally do next to it, I thought I'd play around with a few jars I already had. Just collected them from random corners of the house. You know those ceramic jars we sometimes forget about, sitting inside a drawer somewhere in the kitchen? If they look pretty to you, why not bring them out and use them as decor too? Since this part is right next to the dining area, I can easily get away with placing these jars maybe for snacks or extra coffee, something we do reach for quite often. One tip I've learned over the years is that to make a space feel lived in, don't overthink the setup. Sometimes we tend to go a little overboard trying to match things too perfectly, but mixing jars of different heights, using random trays or baskets as a base, it can actually make the space feel more warm and real, if you know what I mean. Another thing that you can keep in mind, so if you're decorating and can't tell whether you love the setup or not, don't touch it immediately, let it sit. Go about your day, do other things around the home and come back to it with fresh eyes. That's what I'm doing too. Wasn't fully sure about that huge basket in this spot, so I'm leaving it as is for now.
I need to tell you, you were my best friend to the end. I hope I'll be happy.
There's something my mum always says. आज जो बेकार लग रहा है, कल वही चीज़ ट्रेंड में वापस आएगी, तब मुझे याद करेगी. And over the years, she's proved that to be true more times than I can count. She has a whole collection of traditional runners and fabrics neatly tucked away in her cupboard. I've asked her countless times to declutter it, to let go of the ones that look too old-fashioned, but she never does. And now, every time I'm styling a corner of my home and need that one perfect piece to complete the look, I find myself picking up the phone and asking her, "Mummy, वो वाला runner अभी भी रखा है ना?" Have you ever paid attention to how beautifully home decor stores present their setups? Many of them actually bring in professional designers whose job is simply to arrange and style products in visually appealing ways. Even online platforms like Ikea do this brilliantly. And one such idea that really caught my attention was the use of baskets inside glass cabinets. The way those traditional style baskets peek through the glass adds such a warm and textured feel to the space. It's a small detail, but it was very new to me at least. So here's a tip. Start observing how websites or even physical stores style their displays. Don't just focus on what's being sold, but how it's being put together. You'll be surprised at how many color combinations, layering ideas, and styling patterns you can take home. Ideas we might otherwise overlook or never even think of trying. As they say, the world around us is full of creativity. Sometimes all it takes is a little attention to spot it and a bit of curiosity to try it. While we did our own thing with the decor and took inspiration from the website, I also have a little surprise for you, a quick IKEA tour. This time we explored the section where all the setups are made, the upper floor basically. It's always a good idea to stroll through this part of IKEA once in a while just to refresh your mind, spot some trends, and soak in a few styling ideas.
All because of us, I'm awake. And because of what I'm feeling. And that love's a fooling game. I don't want you to be crying tears of pain, even though it feels like.
And I was genuinely surprised this time. There were so many new vases on display, from sleek glass vases to beautiful ceramic ones in earthy tones. There were amber colored glass pieces, matte finished white pieces, and even a lovely green one in the end. If you're on the lookout for some affordable options with a decent mix of size and design, then this section is definitely worth checking out, and IKEA has a lot of new options right now.
'Cause every time I'm rushing into something, I start to shake. There's always something I am missing.
You know that feeling when someone walks into your home and says, "Did you do something new here?" And you just smile because technically you didn't buy anything new, but yes, the room does look fresher. That happened to me just last week. A friend dropped by, looked around and said, "Something feels different. Did you paint the walls?" I wanted to laugh because all I had done was switch the cushion covers. Yup, just pulled out a set I had from IKEA, gave them a quick steam, and voila, brand new vibes. It's honestly the best kind of magic trick. No budget, no drama, just a 5-minute switch, and suddenly you feel like the whole sofa had a spa day. Moral of the story? Never underestimate the power of fabrics or a well-timed compliment from a friend.
All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble.
So this little kitchen corner has been the same for a while, and honestly I didn't plan a makeover or anything, but you know those moments when you're just wiping the countertop and suddenly you feel like doing something to change it up. That's exactly what happened here. I looked around and thought, okay, what if I just switch the tones a bit? Instead of the light wood that was here, I brought in a deeper, darker tray, which, by the way, had been sitting quietly inside the same IKEA cabinet this whole time. I'd almost forgotten about it. It had a lot of bottles in it. It's funny how just moving one thing from one place to another can make a space feel completely different. That's actually a little tip I swear by. Before buying anything, just shop your own home. You'll be surprised what you find. And then, just as I was wrapping up, my eyes landed on those wooden salad stirrers. I don't even know what made me do it, but I stuck them on the wall. And now they're part of the decor. A last minute move that ended up being my favorite part. So yup, same space, same things, just with a few tiny shifts. Sometimes that's all it takes. And that's it for today's video. Ending the video with my last tip, and that is to regularly feed your plants with some plant food so they stay happy too. After all, they are an equal part of your home as much as you. Hope you liked the ideas today. Until next time, here's Home Gupshup signing off. See you all in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already.